it's hard enough being a band, but is it harder being a band in Singapore?
I think it's just a tougher road to be a band in Singapore because we don't have the... I'm not saying that we don't have the infrastructure, but possibly we don't have the self-sustenance industry for music yet. I mean, in terms of English content. It's much better than 10 years ago. Yeah. We all have to admit. I don't know. For myself, I think I can't foresee whether in the next 10 years I can raise a family just by doing music alone. And I think that's probably one of the toughest things that bands in Singapore face, like the finances. Because recording an album and producing stuff is not cheap. No doubt, you compare to the Hollywood productions and they're gonna cost like millions, but we don't cost millions, but it's still 5 figures.
Yeah. Seeing it from the other side of the coin, from the record label, I mean, it's hard for them to monetize this industry right now. So it's kind of like a stalemate and we need to change like public perception of local music as well.
Okay. Listening to your album, you guys don't make shallow music. You know what I'm trying to say? You guys make shallow music. There's a lot of layering there. There's a lot of depth to it. It's not just like it's a bunch of guys playing in a jam room. You guys put some thought into it. So do you think Singaporeans are ready for that now?
I think it's interesting in our culture and our context speaking because over the past 2-3 years we have had a lot of international acts coming in almost virtually by a monthly basis. Even you see this week and last week we have 9 Inch Nails, Keen, who else? Lady Gaga coming in. So it opens up the eyes to the audience, but then again it's opening up their eyes to the international market. But then when we come back to the local market again, does it where we need to find a balance of how much international acts come in and local acts get some what do you call it, publicity, exposure. So we need to find that right balance also. If not, people will not get the right impressions of local bands all the time. They say, oh, okay, maybe I have so much money, I'll always go and watch all these international acts. I don't need to bother with this local acts. What's the point? So it's partly also mindset at the same time. So it's an interesting period going through at the same time.
I might not totally agree with you on that because how people want to spend their money, right? Obviously, it's based on their value system. But if you can prove them otherwise, I mean, this is where it starts with yourself. If you prove them otherwise, you will damn kick-ass show every time. And prove that your music is really good. I don't see why not that people would pay to watch you. Yes, the novelty of watching a local band might not be as much as watching a foreign band, and I can understand that because I could watch him any day. And let's say, for example, Mew is coming to Singapore, which I don't know whether they would, and yeah.
Bucks.